Hello, it's time for another episode of It's Not About You. My name is Bob Benson. I pastor Christ Lutheran Church out in Greenhurst. We've been talking about how we've been called to a selfless life. Jesus Christ had all the power in the world and never used any of that power to benefit himself. There's a song out there that says, I could have called 10,000 angels, and he could have. But he didn't ever use his power for himself. And that's supposed to translate to us as Christians, as little Christs. How is it that we live selflessly? And that's a question that we need to keep asking ourselves every day. How is it that we self-sacrificially give to the kingdom? Sometimes that means meeting with people when it's not exactly convenient. It's not exactly what you want to do for that day. But if you've been called to it, God helps you through it. And we're supposed to be giving sacrificially. And I think that's the thing. We like to do it when it's convenient. We like to do it when it's something that we want to do. But we don't do it with the whole attitude of being sacrificial. We sacrifice our time, our talents, and our abilities. And how is it that we do that? Not just when it's convenient. Not just when it's when we want to do that. It's in those inconvenient times and when we don't want to take that time or that talent or that ability and apply it to the kingdom. Now, there are some times that I don't want to do some things. And how is it that we approach these things that we believe that God's called us to? And just between you and I have a hard time sometimes overcoming my selfishness because I have things that I want to do and I can't do them because I need to fulfill what God's called me to do. That's self-sacrificial. How is it that we do that? How do we live that out? And how do we show others to do that? That's really what we're called to do, is invest in people. So for It's Not About You, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch, and I want to encourage you to give self-sacrificially.